we try to avoid each other so that we don't get into this kind of conflicts. And you stated again and again, you don't want to have any problem with, our own people, Cambodian. And I heard that loud and clear all the time. And there is not a single moment that I disagree with you with that one. And every one of us here, we may have our separate mind, we may have our own thinking, but we certainly, that all the people that I know, that I hung around with or I associate with, nobody have the intention, and including you, to hurt our own people, which is Cambodian people. So I think if we kind of calm it down, and try to understand each other and restrain from speaking in a profanity way, or in an aggressive way, or in an insulting way, or in an attacking way, I think we certainly can understand each other. And I think things will be much more pleasant, much more peaceful when we try to communicate to each other through Facebook. And just keep in mind that we all have separate mind. That doesn't mean that you are uneducated, doesn't mean that I'm uneducated, or I make decision that's dumb. I make decision based on what is best for me. Okay, and I'm certainly you make a decision what is best for you, and because of that, we need to respect that, and that's the way it should be anyway. We need to respect your decision, and you certainly can respect my decision. Whether you agree with me or not, that's another story. But we don't have to start out attacking each other, like we have done, And I, believe me, I don't want to get into Facebook. Never had Facebook before, and I said it again and again. If you choose to ignore what I'm trying to say, or you just don't want to hear it, I don't know. But I told you again and again, everybody that listened to my Facebook, that I never wanted to start the Facebook because I don't want any problem with Khmer USA. With Cambodian people, I don't. I try to stay out of that picture. and when I say something, I don't want to say something that will stimulate or instigate violence or profanity, or that offend to anybody, so that people will respond a different way to me. But I have to tell you the reason why it's all started. You know it again and again, and I'm saying it to you now. I don't know how else to tell you. I am a sitting person that does not even want to be in it. But Kurt Hammer brought all this problem to me, and I show you again and again and again. You cannot blame me for expressing my opinion to people that came to interview me about Cambodia. It's like you use that against me, or your group use that against me and say, well, if you express your opinion, you believe in them, and you support them. See how you make that conclusion. Or I'm not saying you, okay, but you are in a group of Mr. Cook, but you choose not to see that, and you make that conclusion, and then you start to retaliate back to me when I did not know anything. You see, I'm just simply expressing my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion, and that's what this country is all about. You talk a lot about freedom, and you're willing to, defend freedom, liberty, freedom of speech. Oh, believe me, I'm all for that. I'm all support that, and you're doing such a good job if you are going to do that. But just keep in mind, though, just because you're defending American justice, American liberty, American freedom, I'm not trying to teach you this, but you know the law yourself. You said today to me that I know the law too. And I certainly, I will pat you on the back that sure you do. But just be careful. You can't take the law into your own hand. Okay? And believe me, if something that I did that's not reasonable to the government of the United States, I violated any kind of constitution, don't you think that the American government, the local police, will be the one to enforce that? It should not be you. That's the way I understood it. Okay? So, with that in mind, of course, we show today, I was very pleasant in listening to you, and I appreciate your response back to me in maybe not in a so nice way, but I understand what you intend to say to me. You gave me a lot of respect, and so do I give you respect, okay? And I think if we all start out with respecting each other, whether with our own people or not, I think the outcome would be a lot better. Instead of come out and attack, and then leave the other person no place to run, no place to hide, the only way they can do is respond back, retaliate back. And then when they retaliate, you don't twist it around and say, well, they're attacking you. That does not make sense logically. So if you look at my Facebook's name is K Common Sense. K Common, K Sense, that is. Everything I do, I use common sense. Okay? Everybody's capable of using common sense. And if you use your own common sense, most of the time, you'll be okay. You will get through life. But when you choose to ignore the common sense, you might have a problem. Okay? So I'm not trying to teach you anything, but what I'm trying to say is that, hey, let's start off a good way. So we established that you respect me and I respect you. And your opinion, I certainly respect your opinion. And my opinion, certainly you respect my opinion up to today. If I said something today to you that you offend, that you don't like it and you don't agree with, and you choose to say, hey, you are insulting me, then there's nothing I can say any more than what I have said now. I rather, the reason I take my time today is because I really, really appreciate your demeanor. Even though it wasn't really that nice, but you give me space to wiggle. You give me space to think for myself. And that's good. And that's the way it should be. You should not force other people, especially, your own people. Let them think, and if you try to convince them in the right way, in the right way that they can understand. Okay? But by attacking them, we don't have a place to run. And this is how we got to where we are now. But, to tell you the truth, you and I, we're not even at a degree where you are dealing with other people. Okay? We are just the stepping stone, just like a little level that we can communicate further. And I would love to communicate with you in the civilized way. Okay? Let that be in mind. Let's talk about the issue. Keep in mind, you respect me so far, and I respect you. Let's start with what I said yesterday. I said you're a spy. Okay? And you said you're not a spy. Perfectly well heard. I heard it very well. And I apologize for saying that, because the way your demeanor when you talk to people and the way we listen, we did not understand how you intended it. You seem to act like you were a spy. You seem to project that kind of voice and demeanor that you did this for fun, you did this for this reason, for that reason, and there's no other ways for me or any other people's thinking another way. Have you heard a phrase called, and this American phrase, if you walk like a duck, if you quack like a duck, you are a duck. You see? So you can't blame me. You act like you're a spy. You talk like you're a spy. And your demeanor show it that you are one. So what is the conclusion for me to make? You see? And now you tell me, no, I did not intend that. Okay, fine. See, now we heard. Now we know that, hey, Mr. Nkore did not intend that. And if you came out that way, then we wouldn't assume that way. We wouldn't do that, right? But then certainly it's your way. I can't tell you to do or to talk, to walk this way. I can't tell you to do that. But it seems like you want to communicate with me and you want to share some feeling, some emotion, some ideas, and that's where it kind of like attract me back to it. I said I was not going to respond to you, okay? Because there is no understanding between each other, okay? Now, again, I apologize for that. Now you just said, hey, I just want to learn what it's all about being a CPP. Hey, that's very legitimate. You just want to learn what's going on. Maybe you don't intend to use what you know to help the CNRP, like I said. Maybe I made a little assumption there. But whatever that you want to do, you had your own mind. And then you express to me now. After we had all these arguments, now you say, hey, that's not what I tried to say. And then you see how I can feed back to you that, hey, I understand now. Then I was wrong. You see? Okay. Now, there's another question that it's kind of like sticking to my mind again and again, and it makes me, I don't know, it's very hard to respond to you, to this question, because you attack like a storm. Even your group attacked me like a storm, and other people like a thunder, like a hurricane. You leave them no space to explain to you. All you can do is you say, hey, you support Cambodian government, you must be the Vietnamese, the head of the Vietnamese. You see, you're speaking for me. You're not speaking not just for yourself, but you're speaking for me. And not only that, you force me to speak with you. You see that so I want to lay the ground, okay? Back to where you respect my opinion, I respect your opinion. Okay? So you ask question to me that I have done all these, and that's a good, that again, I'm going to say that I appreciate you acknowledge that I'm one of the community. I'm one of the person that in the community that give as much I can to the Cambodian community. You don't know me a lot, but you've seen me doing it. I appreciate that. And that's good. That goes very, very far. When somebody not acknowledge the good thing like that, you know, they don't, you know, other people will look at it as a great thing to say. Okay? So, at least you don't attack me in that part. So, but the question that I have to answer you, and I feel like I'm obligated to answer you, is that you ask me, you didn't ask, you say, I don't know why. ខ្ញុំឆ្ងល់ណាស់ថាយ៉ាងម៉េចបាន Dr. Kim ណាគាត់នឹងជាអ្នកចេះដឹងដែរគាត់ជួយខ្មែរជួយសង្គ្រោះជាតិជួយស្អីទាំងអស់តឥឡូវមិនបានគាត់ដូរចិត្តដូរខួរក្បាលគាត់ទៅជាយួនទៅជាស្អីចឹងទៅណាឥឡូវខ្ញុំចង់បញ្យល់កន្លែងហ្នឹង Remember, you respect your opinion, I respect your opinion, you respect my opinion. Okay? I did not make decision out of nowhere in one day. I told you already. You know, I observed for I don't know how many years CNRP started at my hall. Huh? Start at my hall. I gave them the day. You know, it was Sunday. I gave them my place to start an organization. Because why? Because they're Cambodian. Whether you're CNRP, CCP or not, that's not the issue. The issue is that, hey, you know, we're Cambodian and you need. But I even warned them. I even gave them advice. I said, look, do whatever you want to do. You know, whatever your intention of organizing CNRP and Modesto at my hall, just don't kill Khmer. ធ្វើអីធ្វើចោះកុំឲ្យស្លាប់ខ្មែរណាកុំឲ្យរស់រឿងខ្មែរគ្នាឯងកុំឲ្យផុតខ្មែរគ្នាឯង down ណាបើអានឹងវាខុសជួយកែវាឬក៏ just you know just I don't know just educate him in a way that you know just don't kill the whole food like Pol Pot. That's my advice. Okay, so now you're asking me why do I turn to a communist? Okay, so 14 years later I look back with all the progress that CNRP has made. They haven't done anything that I you know that I see that I said it's good. Okay, not only that, I'm going to tell you the truth, and here's the last truth that you need to be before you go on to insult me or anything like that. Think about it. Okay, number one, was the reason. Gary is the reason why I changed. Gary is the USA, the leader of CNRP in USA. Okay, he took over the temple. He created a lot of problems for the community. The community has isolated, has separated. I've been trying to get involved in the community. I mean, the temple. I've been trying to propose a lot of stuff. I've been trying to have a meeting. I've been trying everything. The only response that Mr. Lee can get to me or to our organization is that I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's just, hey, I don't want to listen to you guys. And not only that, if he wants to do anything in the temple, and if the people love it, it's okay. I never say I'm against it. You know, you run the temple, you rule the temple, whatever you want to do, go ahead. But when we ask for a little thing, just let us in. Don't use that, you know, like an extreme, absolute power, no, for no reason at all, and you assume that on my side that I intended to do this, intend to do that, you know, that's not the right for me. But see, the temple belongs to me too. You see? Now, let that be made. You know, if he ruled the temple, whatever, that's no problem with me. He used the temple as a CNRP base. And he stated, I showed you the video before. Huh? But the other people can't even go. I mean, the language, the Cambodian lesson to Tôn Khmer, he would not let it happen. You know, so the question to you is that who has the absolute power here? Who's the extreme power? Who's the communist here? If you start out here as a communist already, as an absolute power kind of a system already, and then you turn around and twist, say, hey, I don't like Hun Sen because he's absolute power. Does that make sense to you? Do you understand now the reason, one reason? But I never say anything. I simply say, hey, you know, we should let other people get into the temple and we should all get along. I didn't want other people to see Cambodia don't get along, so let's take the Cambodian, the Khmer lesson for Kon Khmer to the temple. And this person said no. to learn Khmer. Huh? Okay, so when that happened, I realized, hey, you can use a temple for CNRP for political motivation or political gain or political benefit. You can do it, but no one else can do it. Isn't that the same thing if you blame the other person, if you blame the government over there? So let's look at yourself first. Huh? Let's look at yourself first. You know, and if you can't clean yourself, don't do it, because it created a problem like we have now. Huh? That's okay. So number one, because and it's not because we personally, it's because he influenced everything about CNRP and then abused all the power, you know, abused everybody's right. So I didn't like that. I can't do anything about it because he has his little group over there. The only thing I can do is go absolute, you know, take a dramatic measure to fight it. And then, you know, no matter what happened to the temple, there it goes. Here we go again, right? Until everything is destroyed. Or I can sit down and be quiet and then look at what's going on and decide to what's the best for all of us. And so far, for 7 years, we've been doing that. You know, the Khmer community in Modesto has been trying to deliberate how we can get through this and work together. Believe me, if I choose to abandon Khmer community like you said, like Khmer said, like your group said, I would have done it a long time ago. You know, so that's number one. But I never came out. I never gone to do anything drastic to ruin Khmer. Number two, Khmer Hammer. Now, you seem to ignore this issue and you use the base and you misunderstanding, you and your group, and use that base to build on the hate and the extreme idea and the mentality, to the mentality that coming at me. Khmer is the one that started everything. Do I need to show the tape again? You know, I don't think I need to. But if you do, you're still not convinced, let me know. And you said, he never threatened me. He never intimidated me. He never scared me. He never intended to shoot you. But if every word he said to you, to me, is all about bang chow, you know, salak chow, you know, not yun chow, not whatever, you know, it's all about violence and shooting. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Remember what I said? If you walk like a duck, you talk like a duck, you're a duck. Huh? What am I supposed to do? And now you turn around and say, hey, you know, Mom, I can understand you. If you stop, I stop. Why are you telling me to stop when I didn't start? Does that make sense? Common sense. It does not make sense. And if you are a logical, common sense person, you should be able to understand that. I gave Khmer Hammer many chances to apologize, and all you need to do is just come out like you. You said, hey, I did not mean that. I did not mean to do this. I did not mean to be a spy. No, I didn't. Or I didn't mean to shoot you. You think I'm not capable of understanding that? But no. You look at his demeanor. You look at his behavior. You look at his expression. Every word that comes out, no exception. No exception. Absolute power. Absolute power, extreme power. What is the difference between his demeanor from being a communist? Being a Pol Pot. His father is a Pol Pot. His family is a Pol Pot. He may not be a Pol Pot, but he carries the same ideology. He carries the same absolute power. He carries the same, you know, mentality where if someone else doesn't agree with you, I have to do something about it. Except you can't do anything about it in this country. You know why? Because we all have protection. The Constitution of America, United States of America, protect all of us. Allow us to express the way we want to express. That's what this is all about. And then you embrace the idea of freedom. So you said. So you project yourself that that's what I do. I will defend any time of my life. You know, every time you defend, but you are stepping on freedom yourself. You intimidate me. You intimidate everybody else. Is that freedom of speech? Is that freedom? Is that a free world? Think about it. So, if you don't understand why, I don't have problem with Khmer. And if you want to know about Khmer, you know already. You know how many times I help Khmer at my hall? Mr. Khmer, you know, niយាយខ្មែរថាមកវល់ខ្ញុំចង់លេងភ្លេងចង់បានរាល់ឆ្នាំហើយខ្ញុំមិនដែលមិននិយាយមួយម៉ាត់ថាធ្វើអីធ្វើទៅ ឥឡូវ now you say that, hey, I'm turning against my own people? And Mr. Kerr say now that I don't help my own people? And use that to build on your hate, you know, and build on your extreme ideology. You know, you attack everybody for no reason and you think you're good? Think about it. Think about it before you rampage all over the place, so that society will be destroyed. You know, that will, there's chaos. Is that what you want? I don't think that's what you want. You seem to tell me that's not what I want. I want Khmer to be together. I want Khmer to go clear. But then you're projecting is another way. Okay? So that's number 2. I never want to come out. CPP, I'm just simply getting in because I love what Samdech Hun Mahat said, and I could not think of anything wrong with that. You know? But you have to know my reason. There's a third reason there. I love what Samdech Hun Mahat says about Khmer. He does not say anything about Vietnamese every time I go. It's all about do for the Khmer. What do you want me to do here? You may see another way. You may know more than I do. You may be more educated. But to me, I don't know that. I know only what I saw, what I heard. And what I heard so far, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. So, those are the reasons why I joined. If you want me to recap. 1, Mr. Lee has done everything that he's not supposed to do. He has broken the society, Cambodian community, and he blamed on everybody else. If you are the person to be a leader, and that you blame on other people, you need to look at yourself first. You come with extreme idea, extreme mentality in your own community, and it forces other people like me, who do not want to follow, who cannot follow you, to retaliate, to express their opinion. And when they express their opinion, and the opinion you don't like, you start to call kê nâng bắt chiết, kê nâng say ba yuan or ba say cái nào. Does that make sense to you? That's number 1. Number 2, đôi khi ông dễ chẳng. Cứ ham mơ tranh nó trong banh khi mà đầu. Lâu với thao viêm trong banh vậy nè. Right now he says it's not, no. But remember what I said. You walk like a duck, you quack like a duck, you a duck. What am I supposed to think? How am I supposed? I felt an imminent danger to myself. It doesn't matter what Mr. Cook says. It doesn't matter what Mr. Cook gonna do. The point is the law of the United States government, if you feel unsafe, you need to defend yourself. And I have the right to defend myself. You see? Take all CPP, CNRP aside. I am the citizen of the United States. When I feel there's an imminent danger to me, I retaliate. And the law gives me that right to defend myself. Okay, now, let's talk about this idea about American, that your seem to be your argument again and again and again and again. You know, your group. You know, and if you believe in it, go ahead. It's okay. I'm not trying to teach you. I'm not trying to discredit you or anything like that. You believe again and again. It seems like because we support the CPP, that gives you the right to do whatever to us. And suddenly, nobody's going to stop you for that. You can do that in your own room. I went to the police department already. I studied law 2 years. I'm a doctor and I study law. I almost become a lawyer too. You think I don't know the right? But the local government gave me, I went there and I pressed charge for him to be arrested. I'm not going to lie to you. Because what he's done to me, to my business, to everything else, has a lot of damages. And I'm going to talk about damages a little bit. And you know what they said to me? I told them, hey, this person is violating his restraining order. And you know what he said? Well, they're doing it at home. They're not hurting you. I can't go arrest this person. Until he comes out, until he gave problem, do something, that's violate other people's right. They tell me to call 911 right away. Okay? So there. I respect your privilege. I respect your right to insult, to cuss, whatever. That's okay. But be aware. There's a catch to it. Have you heard of the crime is cyberbully? We haven't touched that yet. Just because you inside your house. You cause issue that causes damage to other people. And if they can prove that they were damaged, you're still liable. You're still liable. Okay? Now, so according to you, Mr. Cook didn't say anything to me. He didn't intend to kill me. I certainly didn't understand that. I certainly didn't see it that way. So you can't force me. You can't force me to see that he did not threaten me. When he was threatening me, I felt that he was threatening me. You see? So what am I supposed to do when I felt that he was threatening me? I defend myself. I defend myself, number one. I went in to get a gun, certified gun, from the police department. That's immediate danger to me. Number two, I defend myself legally. I did not infringe on his home or his house or his right to speak. No. No. I simply went to the court, to the local government, and explore my right as a citizen of the United States. There is nothing wrong with that. You certainly can respect that. You can't accuse me of this or that I infringe on him. You can't. Okay? So, and you tell me today, kind of intimidate. You know, you tell me if I stop, you would tell Mr. Cook to stop. You know what? I'll do everybody a favor. As today, Mr. Cook has caused me so much problem. Over his mission of, rescuing Cambodia, whatever. Hey, that's your choice. Don't make that choice my choice also. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. If you want to rescue Cambodia, if you want to outstep the Cambodian government, do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to criticize you. I'm not going to insult you because you have the right to do that. Okay? But when I don't agree and go with you, you force me. That is not right. Where's the freedom again? So when you say Mr. Cook didn't threaten me and tell me to stop, it's too late. It's too late. I spent 5 months deliberating what I am going to do in terms of retaliating to Cook. Cook Hammer had so much chance to ease this tension, to put this away as Khmer as a line Khmer. But no. And I give you my word right now. If you want me to stop, tell him to apologize. My mom and my dad has nothing to do with what he says to me, or what I said during the interview. Okay? Now, if you can do that, I'll stop. If you can't do that, as a witness, as a neutral person, as an educated person that you are and you said to me today, if you can't do it, the damage has been done. The damage has been done. Okay? So, what did I mean the damage has been done? You can say anything like I said. You can do whatever you want in the room. But if you cause damage to me, I can prove it. You are liable. Whatever liability is, it will be determined by the court of law. You see? So if you can't do it before it's too late, try to clarify this, try to work this out. If that doesn't happen, you don't apologize to me, especially when you say it. And I want to bring that point up too. When I was young, I learned that. When I insult somebody's mom, I get beaten. So the value of not insulting another parent's person is the core of Cambodian tradition. Core. We all would respect that. We all should expect that. If you don't believe me, then you're certainly not Cambodian if you don't agree with me. Khmer ជេរឪពុកម្ដាយគេវាឈឺខ្លាំងណាស់កន្លែងហ្នឹងតែកន្លែងយើងអត់ត្រូវប៉ះដល់សោះឥឡូវយកមកនិយាយលេងហើយសន្លប់គេអីណាអញ្ចឹងទៅ so now you asking me to forget it? It doesn't happen. It won't happen. Okay? The damage has been done. I can prove it. And that legal, tangle, it will go on until I decide it's not going to go on. Okay? So if you want to be, you want to be the referee, you want to be the negotiator, know what's going on and do it the right way so that, hey, we all can understand. Okay? And I certainly would listen to you. It's not an issue that I don't have, I don't have to go against you everything, no. But if you know what's right and what's wrong, see both ways, then you're considered a good person. Why shouldn't anybody listen to you? But whatever you came out so far, it's one side. One side. And one side is not going to get a solution. They won't. Okay? So, to reiterate again, before I go on to some other stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to say today. Okay? Your group seem to use the baseline where, where if we believe we support the Cambodian government, you have the right to cuss, you have the right to do this, do that. We heard that. We heard that and understood it very well. Very, very well. You don't have to say it again and again if you want us to learn and understand what you say. But if you say it again and again and again, it seems like you threaten people instead. It seems like you intend intimidating people instead. You see? And plus, what gives you the right? Like I said, what gives you the right to get into my mind? To believe in what you believe? You said you know American family very well. American law very well. Why are you abusing it? Think about it. So I don't know if that's going to go far. Too many people, that một cái chưa cái nạp vào chia cho nó cái bao nhiêu này, hay dân mẹ đang cái bao nhiêu là nhưng xuôi chạy mình, nhưng xuôi khai dân ở kia nữa này, mấy bên dân đang cái nhiều, maybe cái main reason một cái, đôi khi không những main reason một cái mà, ở một cái main reason một cái dân cua thì dân group reason một cái, mua lại một cái, bây giờ chơi chỉ mình nước lỗ này, mình nước vô mình nước group sắp mình nước group kế đấy, hả? But when you infringe on other people, make other people, believe in you and follow you, and then if they don't believe in you, you have to use some kind of force, intimidation. Don't you think that's wrong? I don't know. So, I'm entitled to my own opinion. That doesn't mean that you don't entitle your own opinion, again and again. But when we cross over the line for the wrong reason, it is a problem. It is a problem where we have to stand up. We get into this thing where, it's tangled all over the place now. It's out of control. And that's the one thing that I do not want to get into. I do not want to get into. And you said you're a doctor and you know. Now I tell you why I know. I did not make a decision. You may not agree with my decision, but it's not a stupid decision. Okay? Because I don't see the benefit that what you guys are doing to help the Cambodian community. All you do is insulting them, insulting other people. And you want me to go along with what you say? It won't. It just can't happen. I'm educated enough to make sense to myself. So I don't know what else to say you if you keep on using that baseline where, where if you support the Vietnamese, you're a Vietnamese head. I don't know. I'm going to tell you the truth why I joined. I already told you the reason already. But I joined not for the Vietnamese. I can tell you ahead right now. I joined for the Cambodian people in Cambodia. Vietnamese does not go through my mind at all. Nor do I hate Vietnamese. And I can't speak for the Cambodian government. Just like you can't speak for them. But you seem to speak for them. Hey, they have their own country to run. Okay? Now you may say, it's not just their country, it's my country. Then you go ahead and deal with it. You go ahead and tell them. You go ahead and do whatever you need to do. Go tell them that, hey, that's my country too. I certainly respect that. But what you're doing to me and the people in the United States is that people live here, they don't want to care about that. They just want to support and be happy for the Cambodian government and Cambodian people. Why we can't do that either? So who's the problem here? Just think about it before you cause a lot of problem and then you make a problem out of nothing, and then you go on and on and on and on with everybody. And I certainly don't want to get into the ring of fire, with you. That's not, with anybody. I try to keep it low. And I'm going to tell you something. If you want to know my background, okay? I told everybody, I am an orphan. Going to prayer. You think about it. You think I like absolute power? You think I like communism Huh? You think? I don't. And if you say, CPP was started by the Vietnamese, you and I know you lost your own parent, your family, whatever. You said that. Pol Pot, Khmer root. I mean, Khmer Hong. Then Khmer Hong sab yun man. Look, whether it's started by the Vietnamese or whatever, they're not doing themselves a favor by killing their own people. So what makes you think that I'm going to believe what you say? If the Vietnamese started the communists in Cambodia and killed their own people, then it's stupid. Let them do it. But not only that, Cambodian people kill Cambodian people too. What do you take on that? And then you start blaming everybody. Do we look at ourselves that we are the one destroying ourselves? And what you have now left, maybe not perfect. Maybe not the way you want it. But it's what we have now to have a better future. So we can gain independence, so we can wiggle, so we can get out of this thing that you don't want. You don't think other people think like that? They just think, oh, they're all just Vietnamese head or whatever. I don't know. Okay? But I tell you my intention already. I'm going to help Cambodian government, Cambodian people in Cambodia. That's my, and my background, I can tell you. Go to I tried to go to school. After all the beating, all the torturing, you think, and then when I talk about this, all of you guys on the other side, gonna think I'm bragging, sort of eight now. But that became the background, sort of anh đang trầm trâu đây. Đó là cái defend luôn cái prap ta lâu cái mình chuồn chứ. Tha cái nó sẽ lốc, tha cái nó nàn chen cho. Is that common sense? No. It's not respecting? No. Khi ông tôi được priêu mau sọc Amerik nhá. Mình trâu điên ban chẳng hiểu gì tam tròn. Lâu xuống rồi. Mà United States đã rồi. Để nhạc cái thô ta chất ngọt là hốt đó. No sao tầm anh mentally I was washed out. I was washed brain. I mean, could not possibly accomplish what I accomplish now. But you know why? I'm going to tell you. So from now on, if you want to discredit me, I won't listen anymore. I told you already. Everybody said, Khmer quá. Kiệp xét bóng ôn côn cháu của ai nè. Nè, chết khang. Riêng cao đôi chuôn đôi chân này. I said no. Khi ông trâu riêng là bạn. Không các bạn không bán đôi chân chuôn nhá. Anh đang ngay demo về được khi ông riêng đấm bay ở miền Khmer mui. Đó, ở miền Khmer mui. Mình tàu chỉ krum pet vẹt cắt men. Anh đang khi ông rõ so tam. But what I have gone through and what I have accomplished, it's more than anybody can talk about. So when you try to discredit me, I don't want to out myself. I don't want to defend myself. But you ridiculously, your group that is ridiculously, stupidly discredit me for your own gain, and it's so unreasonable. So there, when you hear that, you start to defend yourself. So maybe it sheds some light to some people. Especially when Dr. Khmer ở sau miền đấy, ở miền đó mà này đấy, là nó một kilo California nó có miền mán này. Hay là giờ mà politic chuẩn clear. Is that the way? And is that the way you should go about it? And personally myself, when you try to step on me, you think I shouldn't retaliate? What do you think? You see? Okay, plain simple. But anyway, when I went to school, I met a lot of Vietnamese. Okay, I'm going to tell you, the way we approach ourselves right now is we are self-annihilating ourselves. And other people will laugh at you, other nationality will laugh at you, and we haven't learned our own lesson. And that's sad. I ask you to look at yourself. Look in the mirror, where we stand now. When I went to school, I'm the only one who is a student, to become a doctor, the only Khmer, compared to 200 Vietnamese. You look at it. How far behind are we? In California, when I went to school, there's 53 Vietnamese doctors who commit fraud and are in jail. Just a bad doctor. Vietnamese doctor is way more than Khmer dân thưa doctor lâm trâu. Dân tin mới đâu. Tao giờ nâng rương ấy là giờ tao cho on dân kì. Màu dương xua khía, màu dương chẳng hạn. Còn ta miền bánh ha anh tích, chăm ta đo ra vào đây, lốt ta chẳng nghe chẳng ăn. Ọt miền xua khía, ọt miền dây khía ta, ô, doctor ấy thì dây nó trong dây thang chẳng mất. Nhá. Cái là khuyên khuyên, cái là miền Nam nâu ấy nâu đã ra rồi, nâu Ohio nó mình ai score không nha. Cái là chưa Mr. Ham trong lơi cái phương một bãi không biết rút ra. Mà trong khơi, nhưng mà chẳng hỏi được. Hay là nó cua xong này, nó kẹt lánh mai này. Bộ mình score không phong đấy nhỉ. He don't even know me. Take a little time to know me. And then make a judgment for me. Show me something. I'm willing to learn. I'm still learning every day. You want to know my credential? I got a degree in chemistry. Okay, be a bachelor degree in chemistry and a minor in biology or concentrate in biology. Yeah? I got a doctorate degree in chiropractic, which I practice every day for 25 years. Okay, and I went to 2-year law school. Okay, I quit law school because I made so much money doing chiropractic. I was too busy, so I stopped. I would have been a lawyer and a chiropractor. I got into medical school. I didn't choose to go to medical school. And I studied space and time for 7 years myself. You can't really beat that credential. Now I'm bragging again to you, isn't it? Hey, and I'm gonna tell you right now, to all of you, you can say whatever you want to say from here on. I will not listen to you because you're being unreasonable. Being so unreasonable that nobody can understand you, will ever follow you. Okay? I have 6 practices right now. 1 in Oakland, 1 in Fresno. I just closed down Sacramento because the doctor I couldn't work with. Okay? I have 1 in San Jose. Okay, and 2 in Modesto. I have Dr. Nima, who's Iranian. I have Dr. Gary Ham, who's a white guy. I have Dr. Frank, who is a white guy. Okay, and I have Dr. McMillan, who I bought a clinic from, who's a white guy, working for me. Working for me. You go around in the United States, if you can find one that actually, manage the other doctors who's in another nationality, who are not a race, who can be at my caliber. Go ahead. Challenge me. So before you say something stupid like, I'm a dumb doctor, I'm a doctor, and I'm young đôi con Khmer tê. That's kids talk. And then you go on Facebook and act like you are a reasonable person. I'm not saying you are, go đến mấy đừng dây tha, group you. Okay? Nhận ác chưa? Who's going to believe you? And not all that. I'm going to tell you the last thing right now. I never have imagined I would achieve the milestone that I have achieved right now. I am treating 100 to 130, 100, I don't know, we reached 140 yet, 130 a day by myself. Take that. I am good. I am very good. Patient, that is. You go around and ask even a white doctor, American doctor, have they reached my caliber? Even the white doctor, embrace me. They praise me. They say, wow, you are the best. I couldn't believe it. You could do all that. I can only do like 60 people a day. You see, I'm good. And people love me. People love me. I can ask my patient to be my side more than your friend together that's opposing me. If I need to call my patient, they would stand for me right away. I can tell you that right now. Very few people don't like me. You know why I say that? Because I'm an educated person and I respect people. I respect everybody. Love don't come easy. Success don't come easy. It takes a personality and take the right person. And when you say, hey, Dr. Scoot, Dr. Act, Dr. whatever, you got to support that. And you got to challenge that. You got to bring the proof. So I don't know, if you love Cambodian and you want Cambodian together, I certainly appreciate that idea and I love that idea. But do it the right way. And sometimes the right way that you think is right, maybe not be right, may not bring good result. And then if it doesn't bring good result, maybe you should look back. You should look back and say, hey, it's not what I want. Then change. That's the way to succeed in life. You know, but if you stick to an idea that's not working and then this is disastrous to the community, then maybe you should think back. Okay? Now, I want to say that whatever you believe it's your choice. You know, it's your choice if you believe I'm an idiot, I'm a bad doctor, or whatever, you know, go ahead. I didn't say that, but if you want to kind of like, you know, connect, exchange idea, learn something from each other, you know, then maybe you should look at that by saying I'm an idiot, you know, then why do you correspond to me? Why do you want to communicate with me when you know I'm an idiot anyway? I communicate with you just because I thought you were able to, you know, understand and converse in a civilized way. That is an understanding each other. But if there's no understanding, then I wouldn't certainly correspond to you because there's no point. So, you know, just think about it, you know, and like I said, before you generalize all the Cambodian that joined, they have their own reason. Maybe not the reason that you like, you know, or I like, but I certainly respect their reason. And if they want to bring it to the table and debate about it, see who's right, who's wrong, then do it. But certainly threatening people, intimidating people, cussing at people will not achieve your goal. Especially if your goal is to be a good Cambodian here, you know, to bring all the community together. Anyway, so, you know, when we all live in the United States here, like you said from the beginning, you know, we all have the right to say whatever we want to say. You know, that's express our own opinion, yes. And that's what America is all about. And you and I understand that. But when you start to infringe on other people, there can be some problem. You know, maybe legally, maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe just morality, maybe, you know. But it's sad to hear you to hear every one of you say, hey, I do this for Cambodian. But that's the same thing as Pol Pot says. You know, we're that's not the way it is. But you allow Khmer to express themselves. And Cambodia right now, I can see everybody express themselves. Maybe not fully, you know, maybe not fully. I agree with that. You know, but from where we came from, where we were like hell on earth, where, you know, what more do I want? You know, they're heading to a better way, a better world. So that gives my reason to join them and to support them. So, and if you determine that to be wrong, then so be it. You walk your way, I walk my way. And you know, it's simple as that. You know, but the way I sense from you guys, from your group, is that I can't walk my way. I have to walk your way. Go now you're gonna go tell the law and stuff like that. You know, that is the problem. And they're gonna laugh at it. You know? Okay, ឥឡូវខ្ញុំចង់និយាយពីរឿងភ្លេចបាត់ហើយមិនចង់និយាយដែលខ្ញុំនៅ Modesto នេះខ្ញុំមុននឹងនិយាយខ្មែរទៅចោះមុននឹងខ្ញុំជប់ចូលសមាគមហ្នឹងពួកខ្ញុំចូលគណៈបព្វជិជនហើយខ្ញុំដកខ្លួនទៅកុំឲ្យគេថាយើងយកគណៈបព្វជិជនទៅចូលក្នុងស្អីសមាគមខ្មែរនៅ Modesto នឹងខ្ញុំឲ្យហលប្រើប្រហែលឆ្នាំហើយបងប្រធានហ្នឹងក៏គាត់អរគុណខ្ញុំដែរឥឡូវខ្ញុំចេញទៅក៏ប៉ុន្តែពេលដែលខ្ញុំនៅហ្នឹង you know ខ្ញុំអត់មាន goal អីធំក្រៅពីចង់បង្រៀនកូនសិស្សខ្មែរកូនចៅខ្មែរយើងដែលក្មេងៗហ្នឹងឲ្យឡើងទៅមហាវិទ្យាល័យធំនឹងបណ្ណាំងជាមួយនឹងវៀតណាមជាមួយនឹងចិនជាមួយនឹងជប៉ុន you know ហើយខ្ញុំ create scholarship ខ្ញុំទៅដាក់លុយខ្លួនឯងទៅ 1000 2000 រាល់ឆ្នាំរហូតដល់ប្រហែលឆ្នាំនេះដែលគឺហាមមើលគម្រាមនេះគម្រាមមកបាញ់មកអីហ្នឹងអានឹងគ្មានណាហ៊ានធ្វើអីតទៀតទេហើយខ្ញុំសូមជម្រាបទៅដល់លោកអង្គររីអីថាបើថានៅចោតខ្ញុំថាខ្ញុំនិយាយពាក្យហ្នឹងមិនឃើញទេខ្ញុំចង់ប្រចាំងឲ្យបានខ្ញុំប្រចាំងឲ្យមើល Facebook ខ្ញុំចុះណាហើយបងអង្គររីអីថាហេបើគេនិយាយអញ្ចឹងដុកទ័រអីចាំបាច់ខ្លាចអីអានឹងខ្ញុំឆ្លើយរួចទេបើគេចង់បាញ់ខ្ញុំមកធ្វើកន្លែងខ្ញុំអីហើយឲ្យខ្ញុំថាកុំខ្លាចអានឹងដល់ខ្ញុំនឹងមិនដឹងជាស្អីទេទៅជាសត្វហើយ you know ហើយបើថាខ្ញុំជាមនុស្សដែរចេះយល់ពាក្យសម្ដីគេនិយាយមកយើងត្រូវខ្លាចយើងធ្វើដូចខ្ញុំធ្វើអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំ react ដាក់វិញហ្នឹងវាត្រឹមត្រូវវាអត់មានខុសទេ you know ក៏ប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំចង់និយាយថាខ្ញុំបានជួយខ្មែរនឹងរៀងរាល់ឆ្នាំរហូតមកដល់Mr. មកដល់ខឿបសឡុតនេះបាទខ្ញុំឈប់ ខ្ញុំជួយទាំងខឿបនឹងទៀតដូចខ្ញុំនិយាយយ៉ាងកន្លែងហ្នឹងរឿងបញ្ហាខឿបខ្ញុំនិយាយមិនអស់ទេរឿងក្រុមគ្រួសារក៏ខ្ញុំនិយាយអស់ដែរព្រោះខ្ញុំអត់ចង់និយាយទេពីព្រោះនឹងរឿងរបស់គេរឿងរបស់ខឿបហាំណាខ្ញុំអត់ចង់និយាយប៉ុន្តែយ៉ាងម៉េចបានរឿងហាំនឹងហូរហៀមកដល់ខ្ញុំមកដល់ personal ខ្ញុំអីណាហើយខ្ញុំមានរឿងអីមានត្រូវការអ្នកណាមកនិយាយជាមួយខ្ញុំរឿងអញ្ចឹងសោះអត់មានទេខ្ញុំមានដែរមានអ្នកណាគេមកស្អប់ខ្ញុំអីដល់សោះព្រោះគេដឹងដុកទ័រខឹមនៅ Modesto អ្នកអត់ធ្មត់ខ្លាំងណាស់អ្នកមិនចេះទៅរករឿងអ្នកមិនចេះទៅ interfere ជាមួយជីវិតគេ interfere with life គេអូខ្ញុំទៅលេងបាល់ឥឡូវខ្ញុំនិយាយឲ្យខឿបនឹងដឹងទៅខឿបនឹងក៏ទៅលេងបាល់ជាមួយខ្ញុំដែរលេងបាល់បល័យខ្ញុំទៅនឹងនៅកន្លែងបាល់នឹងសិតខ្មែរខ្ញុំទៅទាំងអស់មិនដែលគេថាខ្ញុំរੂរឿងអីខ្ញុំលេងលបែងលេងលបែងលេងបាល់នឹងតែសបាយរីករាយទៅហើយបើគេចង់បានលុយចង់អីខ្ញុំឲ្យទាំងអស់ខ្ញុំមិនដែលទៅឈ្លោះអីគេទេហើយមិនដែលទៅបិទអីហើយបើថា Mexican អីយួនអីគេមកលេងនឹងខ្ញុំមិនដែលទៅបិទខាងគេយកខ្លួនឯងខ្ញុំមិនបិទផងថាទៅបិទទៅអីទៅគេឈ្នះក៏ដោយនឹងខ្មែរនេះឯងយើងទៅយកខាងគេអាម៉េច you know ប៉ុន្តែ Mr. ខឿបនេះឯងនឹងគ្នាគេនឹងសិតអញ្ចឹងអូអាប៉ានេះអាប៉ានោះហើយវាសិតតែខ្មែរនេះឯងណាហើយវាសិតតែខ្មែរនេះឯងអូអានេះអញ្ចឹងអូអានោះអញមិនចូលចិត្តអានោះឆ្លើយវា you know ទៅនេះទៅអញ្ចឹងទៅប៉ណ្ណឹងជាមួយវាដាក់លុយយួរស្អីទៅអាហ្នឹងស្រឡាញ់ខ្មែរហ្នឹងអាហ្នឹងអត់ក្បត់ខ្មែរទេហើយខ្ញុំមិនដែលធ្វើអញ្ចឹងដល់សោះណាហើយដល់ខ្ញុំ choose to support គណៈបកប្រជាជនដែលគេជាខ្មែរដែរនេះទៅជាខ្ញុំយួនទៅជាខ្ញុំក្បាលយួនហើយ reasonable ដែរសមហេតុសមផលដែរប្រហែលជាមិនសមហេតុសមផលទេហើយមកនិយាយថាអួតថាអូពេលគេរីបាន100 200អីទៅជួយអ្នកក្រុមអ្នកមានរួមព្រោះរួមអីហ្នឹងគេសួរខ្ញុំថាខ្ញុំនៅឯណាខ្ញុំមិនបាច់ចាំឆ្លើយទេមិនបាច់ចាំហើយឆ្លើយទេគឺហាមើលអើយណាខ្ញុំជួយនៅ Modesto នេះវាអស់ទៅហើយណាជួយអស់ហើយទាំងគណៈបកលោកឯងទៅទៀតនោះឥឡូវនេះខ្ញុំទៅជួយស្រុកខ្មែរវិញបើគេត្រូវការខ្ញុំណាបើគេមិនត្រូវការខ្ញុំក៏អត់មានបញ្ហាដែរជីវិតខ្ញុំនៅស្រុកអាមេរិកវាបានទៅហើយមិនបាច់ចាំ deal មិនបាច់ចាំ make fun មិនបាច់ចាំ discredit អីទៀតទេ you know វាមានតែ close up ទេដែលនិយាយរបស់និយាយរៀបនិយាយអញ្ចឹងមកលើគេនោះមានតែរបៀបចង់ធ្វើបាបគ្នាចង់ control គេណាហើយបើខ្លួនឯងមានបញ្ហាហ្នឹងកុំឲ្យហៅគេទៅតាមកុំឲ្យហៅគេទៅតាមយកទៅឈួតទៅខ្លួនឯងទៅអាហ្នឹងវាសុខហើយណាហើយខ្លួនឯងហ្នឹងមិនសប្បាយចិត្តទេដល់តែ express on the Facebook ហ្នឹងបានចេញទៅណាចេញមតិចេញកម្លាំងទៅបានសប្បាយចិត្តខ្លួនឯងយ៉ាងម៉េចហើយបើតាមនិយាយទៅហើយហ្នឹងមិនបានប៉ះពាល់គេហ្នឹងមិនស្គៀលគេឲ្យចេញមកហ្នឹងវាអត់សុខសប្បាយទេហើយសួរមកខ្លួនឯងមានបញ្ហាឬគេមានបញ្ហាអាគេនៅសុកនឹងទៅស្គៀលគេអស់ហើយគេធ្វើស្អីក៏មិនបានដែរអានឹង freedom ហ្នឹងអានឹង free will ហ្នឹងឥឡូវខ្ញុំមិនដឹងថាចង់និយាយមិនទៀតខ្ញុំអត់ចង់តទេប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំជឿថាអូននឹងគោរាជគាត់ចង់ដឹងចម្លើយពីខ្ញុំខ្លះណាគាត់មិនយល់ថាយ៉ាងម៉េចបានខ្ញុំ you know ចូលទៅធ្លាប់ជួយឥឡូវបងឯងយល់ហើយទុកតែបងប្អូនឯងមិនស្របតាមក៏ខ្ញុំអត់មានបញ្ហាដែរក៏ខ្ញុំស្របគេថាគ្រប់ដែរគ្រប់ខួរក្បាលគំនិតចិត្តរបស់អូនឯងចោះ you know គាត់ថាយើងមិនស្របគ្នាអានឹងវាធម្មតាទេព្រោះខ្ញុំក៏អត់ចង់ឲ្យបងឯងស្របនឹងទាំងអស់ដែលខ្ញុំនិយាយដែរប៉ុន្តែអ្វីដែលយើងមិនស្របគ្នាយើងយកមកដោះស្រាយយើងយកមកពិចារណាថាឥឡូវយ៉ាងម៉េចបានគេគិតអញ្ចឹងប៉ុន្តែដល់បងឯងថាដុកទ័រឈួតដូចតារារស់ដូចគឺផាមើហើយអាហ្នឹងគេស្អប់បានទេខ្ញុំក៏ស្អប់បានដែរអាហ្នឹងគេមានតែគេ defend ខ្លួនគេដល់គេ defend ខ្លួនគេខ្លាំងទៅយើងរករឿងគេយើងថាគេឲ្យមក reverse ថាគេនឹងទៅគម្រាមវិញវាមិនដែលអញ្ចឹងកើតវាមិនដែលថាយើងនឹងជា aggressor យើងនឹងជា instigator យើងនឹងជាអ្នក provoke you know provoke an issue ហើយដល់គេ respond ទៅជាគេនឹងអ្នក aggressor វិញ it doesn't work that way it doesn't make sense you know so just think about it I have no intention to imply anything towards you like I said I appreciate your comment I appreciate your response certainly we hope we can respond in a better way in the future and I'm willing to respond it's okay ព្រោះសិតតែខ្មែរគ្នាឯងទេបងប្អូនឯង you know ចង់ដឹង you know more about me you know and you can teach me something oh I'm willing to learn you know because there's nobody's better than another person it's just a different way okay សូមអរគុណបងប្អូនអរគ្នាថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំមានបន្តិចពីព្រោះដូចថាវាមិនឆ្លាស់ឲ្យ you know ឲ្យបងប្អូនយល់បន្តិចតួចហើយនឹងជាពិសេសជាលោកអង្គររាជហើយនឹងគ្នាគាត់នឹងបើថានៅតែគិតថាអញ្ចឹងក៏ខ្ញុំអត់មានជួយស្អីដែរអត់មានជួយថាវិស័យថាយើង defend ខ្លួនយើងហើយយើងទៅតាមរបៀបរបស់យើងទៅផ្លូវរបស់យើងទៅហើយគេក៏ទៅផ្លូវគេទៅយើងមិនថាផ្លូវគេអាក្រក់ទេយើងមិនថាផ្លូវគេល្អទេ you know អានឹងគាត់ថាយើងនិយាយគ្នាអត់កើត ប៉ុន្តែយើងនៅតែខ្មែរគ្នាឯងបាទសូមអរគុណសូមបងប្អូនសុខសប្បាយទាំងអស់គ្នា hopefully we get to chat again or I get to do another video. Okay, thank you, good night.